Good 7 News First update.
There's been a major cabinet shuffle in Ottawa today. Prime Minister Mulroney has switched 15 ministers in his first cabinet change in more than a year. Among the new jobs, Calgary MP Harvey Andre has the job of Government House Leader. We get the story from John Burke.
It's the first major cabinet shuffle since the 1988 election, involving nearly half the positions on the Tory front benches. For Bernard Valcourt, it's a return to cabinet as Minister of Fisheries and Oceans. He was dropped last summer after being charged with drunk driving.
It means that you're being called again upon by the Prime Minister to help this country, to help Canada, to help fellow Canadians, and that's how I look at it, and I will do my best.
The biggest advancement is Kim Campbell. She becomes the first woman Minister of Justice with political responsibility for British Columbia. Campbell, a pro-choice Tory, also inherits the government's abortion legislation.
Well, I'm very comfortable with that issue. I'm very comfortable carrying on the excellent work that Doug Lewis has done on that issue. And if any of you are uncertain of my views on the issue, copies of my speech in the House of Commons are available through my office.
Benoit Bouchard has been named a super minister to head the new Industry, Science and Technology Department. 2 junior ministers will report to Bouchard: Tom Hawkins, Small Business and Tourism, and William Weingard, Science. Doug Lewis leaves Justice and becomes the new Minister of Transport. Tom Sidden leaves Fisheries to take over Indian and Northern Affairs. Marcel Denis is in charge of Youth and Sports, filling Jean Charest's job after his resignation for phoning a judge. The sometimes combative Harvey Andre is Mulroney's new choice for Government House Leader.
Well, I've always considered myself more a lover than a fighter, but, you know, if it turns out that we do have some battles where the qualities of a terrier are called upon, well, so be it.
Earlier this morning, Prime Minister Mulroney appeared at his first news conference in more than 3 years. Mulroney says he is not concerned about the record low ratings in the polls.
We've been trying to do some pretty unpopular things, and if that's a recipe for unpopularity, then we've succeeded. We're going to keep doing them because we think that they have to be done on behalf of the country. I suppose as well that the only thing worse than being at, if you're Prime Minister, is being at, only thing worse than being at 20%. Would be being Leader of the Opposition and being at 50, 3 years before an election. That usually doesn't turn out to be the best prescription for success either. So I think that if we continue to do what we have to do, this will turn around and we'll be in good shape when an election is called.
Warning. Revolutionary new Thunder Crunch potato chips are extremely crunchy, so please be careful where you eat them. You never know what may happen. New Thunder Crunch with the revolutionary crunch. There's no crunch like it.